Hey, good evening, folks. This is Keity Broom here for My Paying Ads, our last Google Hangout, or it's now called the YouTube Live Hangout, for 2016. And boy, oh boy, what a great year it has been. There's been a few testers in there, but boy, we've powered home the last 3/4 of the year, have absolutely smashed it, in my opinion. That's why I'm so excited. We've got an awesome panel tonight. A panel of go-getters. Every single person here is a go-getter. There's no question about that. So I just want to quickly introduce everybody. I've got a few things and stats to bring you up to date, but on the panel tonight is our very, very good friend all the way from Holland, young Anneke. How are you this evening? Anneke, how are you?
Hi. Well, I'm doing very well. And it's morning here, so good morning from Holland.
Oh, good, good. Excellent. How's your week been? Good? Busy?
Very, very busy.
Very busy, yeah. The last week before Christmas, so we wanted to just squeeze this little hangout in. So welcome to you. It's good, great to see you back on our hangout. We don't get to have you on the hangouts very often. You're a busy, busy person, so welcome again. Thanks. Now, all the way from Sydney town, first time on the hangout, is Bobbin Thomas. Now, everybody knows Bobbin. He posts regularly in the Facebook group, and he's doing very, very well in the business. So it's a big welcome to you, Bobbin. How are you going, mate? How are you going?
Yeah, thank you for accepting me in the last hangout of this year. So I'm going through this MPA since March 17 of this year. Fantastic. Journey, and I'm going to plan much better in coming New Year, because New Year is coming. 2017, I'm going to come with a big thing happening, and my son is always curious. He's trying to get me something. I said, okay, we're gonna get together, and I'm planning to visit Uday to Singapore, maybe in 2 months.
We've got to talk about that. We've got to talk about the big party. I'll add that onto the list of things to talk about.
Yeah.
There's nothing like having a party. So welcome, welcome,
yes.
Bobbin. Welcome to the hangout, mate.
Thank you very much.
All the way from Melbourne. It's good to have you on again, Dan. How are you? How are you today? And how's your week been, Dan?
Very busy with the build up to Christmas, for sure. It's kind of crept up on me a little bit, but I feel very honoured to be invited into tonight's hangout, particularly with this illustrious panel. So thanks for the invite, mate.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm a relative newbie compared to everybody else here.
Yeah, we love newbies. The more newbies, the better, because we can show them the right path, mate. We don't want you dodging off somewhere else on the wrong path, taking on the dark side.
That's it.
We don't want to name names, but that's all good. All right. Now, regular panellist Paul, down on the Gold Coast here in Queensland, sunny Queensland. It's beautiful one day and perfect the next. That's our tagline for Queensland. How are you, mate? How's your week been?
Absolutely right, Keith. You've got it, hit the nail on the head. What a fantastic year, 2016. Uday, thank you very much. And my family, thank you very much. What a great business this is.
Yeah, okay, awesome. Now, Sohail, one of our admins, and Mr. Bitcoin. We call him Mr. Bitcoin in NPA. You know the ins and outs of Bitcoin. You probably know all the code in the blockchain, do you? That's how smart you are, mate. Does that be right?
I'd love to say yes, but unfortunately I ain't that informative on that yet. Yeah, this week's been absolutely phenomenal. Well, it's Christmas first day of the holidays today, so I've just looked outside. It's about nearly 10 o'clock and you can't even see a car. So everything's dying down here. We've had a brilliant week on the Facebook group, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the new year.
Okay, brilliant, fantastic, great to have you here. And the boss, Uday Nara. You're looking remarkably healthy for the last couple of weeks, mate. This is sensational. So you must have started a new diet, or you're eating, what are you eating, mate? You're a vegetarian, aren't you? So you must have doubled your veggie intake or something. You're looking really healthy, mate.
No, I make sure that I'm very healthy, so that business will not get interrupted.
Yeah,
so,
right. How's your week been? Flat out, is it? Busy, busy?
Good. I mean, I was busy, but yeah, going good. Excellent.
Okay, fantastic, mate. Well, we're going to come back to you as the main man. So, as I always do, I want to update everybody with stats. So, I'll do the Facebook group first. Now, the main Facebook group, there's just so many people joining, 67,000 members in the Facebook group. And we've just taken on 1,583 new members. I suppose that's in the last few days or last week of stats, but 67,000 members, that's incredible. As far as the MPA goes, I did the stats. I've got the homepage up, 223,699, but I did that about 10 minutes ago. So I'll just refresh that page. Another 10 people have joined since the last. This blows me away. Every time I refresh the page, as more people have joined us. 223,709. So another 10 people in the last 15 minutes have joined the company. And this bigger stats, last week, 4,386 people joined my paying ads. 4,300, that's unbelievable numbers. It really is. As far as MPA goes, now we're in week 6, is it? Or week 5 for MPC?
Sorry?
Is it week number 6 or week 5?
Yeah.
About 5.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Now, see, 30,293 members. 30,000, but I'll refresh that. See if anyone else has joined. Yeah, 30,301. So the numbers are just going up by the minute. So if people have got doubts about that, I want to talk about this in a minute, just briefly. Both businesses are steaming ahead, absolutely steaming ahead. And now your workload is going up and up and up, I'm afraid, Uday. You're getting busier and busier and busier. Both businesses are striving ahead throughout 2016. So based on those trends of both MPA and MPCA growing now, that 2017 is going to be absolutely unbelievable. There's a lot of new people going to be starting, a lot of brand new people. And some of them have never been on the internet before in this particular niche. And Dan on the panel, this is the first time, Dan, you've been involved in online advertising profit share?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so you're a complete newbie in this niche, although you may have experience with other types of online businesses, but this particular niche, this is our business, online advertising profit share, and we have our own platform. So all these new people joining 4,300 per week, a lot of them need guidance. So the responsibility of the person they join under is obviously first off to send them to the Facebook page and tell them to go through the files section to read all the files. When they log into their account in the back office, they can click on the YouTube logo and look through all the videos there to get all the information they need there. They need to understand that it takes a little while to learn this business. When I first started in September last year, it took me a few weeks to get my head around what ad packs were and how the profit share worked and clicking my ads and buying an ad pack and how the payment processes worked and how to do a withdrawal and money. All these things, if you're new to it, you have to understand and do a bit of studying. You have to learn the business as you're earning. So we say earning as you're learning, or learning as you're earning. And it takes a little while. So people who are making comments in the Facebook group are coming straight to the Facebook group and asking a question when they should be taking the step of, one, speaking to the sponsor first and using our resources. Birgit in our admin group, she does unbelievable amounts of work with the files in the files section of every day virtually. She's updating some new piece of information in the files section. Anarchy, how many hours, Anarchy, do you spend answering messages in the Facebook group?
Well, right now, I'm not a lot online, but for instance, last week, 9 hours a day.
9 hours a day.
And then
So
I couldn't
folks,
do it anymore.
yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it? It's absolutely unbelievable. And that's
It's a voluntary work. I think we have to note that point.
Sorry, I missed that.
I'm saying it's a voluntary work. It's a voluntary work.
Yes, it is.
She's not being paid. So I think everybody must be knowing how much work she's doing for us.
Yes, absolutely. Voluntary work for all the admins. So that's what I want to bring up before I pass through to everybody, that all the new people, you've certainly got to understand this as a business, and you've got to treat yourself as a business owner yourself. I am now a business owner making money through online advertising. So I'm a business owner. How do I start in this business? How do I go about this business? You must learn as you earn. So the responsibility is for new members through their sponsor. Ask your sponsor, help me. Go to the file section, go to the YouTube channel and learn about the business. And when you first log in to your back office, just go to the home page and click on the details page. That outlines the company mantra, how the company operates in one page in a brief format. You should read that 20 times till it becomes second nature, that you know about the ad packs, the membership, how you can earn in 3 different earning opportunities. It's all laid out for you, but you must learn this. And so I would insist my new members go to the details page and read it until it's in the back of your mind that you can tell anyone about the business through that. Here's the other thing that I've found through since joining in September last year, that the business model that Uday has, online advertising profit share, is a great model. And it has been used by many different companies over the last 3 years. Very few have been successful at this business model. And the reason, there's only one reason. Each of these businesses is run by one person, not a board of directors or a company. They're run by one person. If that person is honest, reliable, smart, knows the numbers of running a business in online advertising, and has a business plan set out for success, and is diligent and runs the business to succeed and communicates with all the members, then you have a successful platform. What several businesses have done, they have the same model, but the person running it is where they go wrong. That person lets the members down. Now, the man on the panel here, Uday Nara, the owner of the business, we are so fortunate. We've come across and met you, Uday. You know, I can say that personally, that, you know, you've changed my life as far as online business is concerned. You solely have done that. And then all these people on the panel have assisted and changed my life for the better as well. So if you're new and you've joined MPA or MPCA and you've heard this and that and the other about our company, you've got to understand that the person running this business is running this business for the members, and he is the right man to guide you. Don't listen to any little chat rooms or little comments you may see in Facebook groups or Facebook walls somewhere from people who think they know how this business is run. They think they know how my paying ads is operate. They think they know the financial status of this company. They think they know what's coming up in the next 3 to 6 or 12 months in the business plan. The truth is, these people that a lot of people are listening to, these people know absolutely nothing. Now, Uday wouldn't say that because he's a nice bloke, but I will, because people need to hear it. People need to hear that what you're hearing outside of the circle of our business is absolute a load of rubbish. This is the #1 online profit share business on the planet, and solely down to this man here, Uday Nara, who puts his heart and soul in. Plus, he's a mechanical engineer, so he loves numbers. You dream numbers, Uday, do you? I suppose you do. Wake up numbers, go to sleep numbers, dreaming numbers. So our business is all about numbers, and he's got the numbers right down to the last cent. So don't worry about joining the business, just enjoy, get involved, learn the business, become an online advertiser and expand your mind and portfolio and knowledge of this industry. And you cannot go wrong, because I'm living proof in 9 months that my business has just exploded. And that's why I'm so pumped, as you can tell, looking forward to 2017. Now, we've got heaps and heaps of people watching tonight, and we'll have thousands watching this over the next few days. What I'd like every single person watching this particular hangout, because we're going to hear from the panel right now, is that you need to share this with every single person. So this particular hangout needs to be shared on your wall. That this hangout goes out to 30, 40, 50, 60, 80,000 people and shared everywhere around the world. Because it's very important that they hear from the owner of the company and what his vision is for next year, 2017. Okay, so I've sort of carried on a little bit there. The support team, I'll just quite quickly mention them before we move to everybody. Anarchy, what a sensational job you do for us, as you say, 8 or 9 hours a day. It's unbelievable. And you have the complete thanks of every person I know and all the Facebook group members, 66,000. You respond to people within seconds of them posting questions. You must be glued to the, you must have your mobile phone, your cell phone, where they're ready to act. Driving and typing is probably illegal in Holland. Oh, you got a very sore finger, have you?
No,
but RSI, the index finger. Yeah.
It's almost
Burgett, who also does an absolute fantastic job in the group. Julian is in the West Indies. We're covered all over the world. Raju, he does a brilliant job. Shauna, Praveen, that bloke there with a beard. Sahil, Mr. Bitcoin, he's always there to answer questions and help out. And I do a little bit. I only do a little bit to help out. But as a team, we cover everybody, cover 66,000, and keep people as happy as we possibly can through knowledge that we've gained of the business. So listen to the people in the admin group. They know what is going on. Don't listen to anyone outside. Keep it inside the family. Stick to paid and free members because they know what's going on in the business. Okay. So what I'd like to do now, just to basically finish off, is let everyone have a chat about their 2016, how it went for them, and what their thoughts of 2017 are. And I'll go Anarchy, Bobbin, Dan, Paul, Sahel, and then you can have the floor, Uday, and tell us all about what's coming up. So we'll start to Anarchy. I'll throw the floor to you, Anarchy. How was your, apart from the 9 hours a day you're doing in the Facebook group, how was your 2016 personally for your business?
I'm doing very well, and I'm very, very happy also with it. The way we have been starting up again in March, it went so smoothly, and you know, we grow. My downline is growing again. People that were signed up and started before start again because they see, you know, that it is a big success. And now also with my paying crypto ads, people join, and it's going great. So I only see one big sunshine for 2017 also. It's going to be great. And I'm very, very happy with it.
Okay. Looking forward to 2017.
Yes, I am. I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay.
Leave everything behind and let's go.
Yeah, right. That's right. Look forward, not back. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, Bob in Sydney, in Australia. First time on the panel. You just turn your mic off on. What's your thoughts of 2016 and what's your thoughts of going forward 2017, Bob?
Yeah, thank you for accepting me in this panel. Very first time. It's the end of the year, but it was very fantastic with the MPA and late MD my paying crypto as well. So I'm not withdrawing anything from MTCA because I'm building it with my team and more bitcoins because Bitcoin is going up anyway. So MBA done very fantastic job this all year. So I'm looking forward to New Year for more people and more money. So what I do, I just put money whatever I can. I just grab money where I can. So from bank, I sold my car to generate money. You they know everything about it. So I don't mind to put the people to bring the money to put and bring the commission and stuff. So I do by myself. So then I show the people, this is the thing I'm doing. You can do the same thing, Some people join the business and they don't know anything about starting, and I said just go for the faculty, frequently ask the questions, so they can read all the normal questions, ask any people, when you do a business online. So it's quite natural. They ask a lot of questions: where the money comes, where the money goes, where the money generating, what is the source of income, how the people join. So this all answered already there. So if you want to collect or pluck a mango from the mango tree, what are you going to do? You have to climb the mango tree and get the mango. So I can push you from the ground a little bit. So further, you have to climb by yourself. That's what I tell my people. You have to put your effort. Otherwise, oh, Bowen is making money. Bowen is withdrawing 200 every day. I want to do the same with $5. How can I do that? How people can do that? Nobody can do that because I'm putting my full effort. So that's what I'm telling the people, those who are watching this video, please go to the faculty first. FAQ means frequently asked questions.
That's right.
Anyone can read the question. That's a very simple English. Anyone can understand that. They did very well.
So what do you think is going to happen for 2017 for yourself, mate? How's 2017 going to, how's that going to go for you, you think? You're looking forward to it?
I'm going to bring a targeted people. Some people want to get involved business and they're still looking for how the business goes. So I can open my back office to them. So this is a fantastic result from 2016. Why don't you go for 2017? Why you want to waste another year?
Yep, fantastic, mate. Very good, mate. Well done indeed. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
and
let's go to
special thanks to Uday about this. I'm coming to Singapore to see you.
Okay, let's go to Dan in Melbourne. You're a newbie, so you're from a new person's angle. How's your first month or so been, and what are you looking forward to in 2017, mate?
Yeah, look, I wish I started at the start of the year, to be honest with you. I've only been involved now, I think, 46 days maybe. And yeah, look, my main focus is really just to, get those ad packs growing as quickly as I can, to be honest with you. I was fortunate enough to boost up my ad pack purchases. I think I purchased about 35 from my own pocket, then purchased a few more just through some Bitcoin earnings that I've had in different programs, and that really helped escalate my ad pack purchases to begin with. And I kind of set myself a goal to try and get to 100 ad packs by Christmas, and I'm currently at about 128. So the Facebook group really helps me out a lot, just through the inspiration, like with Boban, seeing him being able to earn $200 a day, and I'm thinking, man, that's where I want to be, So I haven't really promoted MPA very heavily. I think I've only got about six referrals so far. That's mainly been through word of mouth more than anything. Of those 6, I think 5 are still free members, 1 paid. So I think for me, the big focus in 2017 is going to be to try and be more active in promoting the platform. So I really want to try and grow it to the level that you guys are at, for sure. And big thank you to Uday as well. He's created a really fantastic platform there. And, look, it's taken me a while to kind of get into the rev share scene. I've seen a lot, I've heard a lot. I've found it a bit confusing, but, with the way Uday's shaped up MPA, it's very sustainable. It's built for growth, for future growth, and that's what really appeals to me.
All right, fantastic. That's great to hear from a new person. And like you say, it does take a while just to get your bearings. But you know, you can put, as they say, pedal to the metal next year, 2017, mate. Spin your wheels and start promoting. You'll be right up there next to Bobbin.
I hope so.
lead from the front. Now we'll go to Paul on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia. Paul has been in for a long time now, Paul. So how's your year been, and how's your 2017 shaping up?
Yeah, it has been a very successful year, and we've followed. I've followed MPA quite well. What now for over 20 months? Joined in June of 2015. Yeah, helped my family out immensely, and I've helped out a lot of people that I'm like a caring, sharing type guy, and 2017 I'm looking at other avenues of promoting MPA into charities and helping the families that want to get a better mortgage and paying too much interest rates. But this is a business that they can get into, and that's my focus. But I did want to say something to Annika. I just love her posts that she comes up with all these beautiful welcome to MPA and welcome to MPCA, and how I really like to know how she does them, because I copy and paste them and send them around. They're really good. Yeah.
Thank you.
And what do you use, Annika? What format do you use for doing all your little colourful portraits there?
I have a program for it, Corel Paint Shop Pro.
All right, yeah.
Now,
yeah.
now. And I've been working with that for years already. You can do so much with it and make creations. It's wonderful, a wonderful program.
You're an online artiste, Annika.
Yeah. I'm creative. I'm very creative.
That's right. Are you the Rembrandt of MPA? Are you? Is that your title, the Rembrandt? Maybe not. All right. Thank you very much, Paul. Great feedback there. So, Hale, Mr. Bitcoin, Mr. BTC. Now, you've been in the business for a while. You've left your job, haven't you? You've gone full time. Is that what's happened to you? So, 2016 must be mind blowing for you, mate. What's going to happen next year? Where are you going to go from there?
Right. This time last year, actually, I sat down and I had a word with myself, and I said, you know what, 2016 is going to be my year. And to be fair, it has been. And the only way I've got where I am is by doing some research. I've looked at some information. I studied a lot of things. I looked in the group. I just looking in the group where people are struggling, how people aren't able to achieve or convert. And then I had a word with myself, and I thought, you know what, I can do this. And I did. I looked at all information. Anyone that has joined me, I make sure that they are with me 100%. Any information they need, I'm able to give it to them. Sometimes you need to hold people by the hand and literally take them here. Come on, this is the information. Just have a look at it. And if you look at this information, you'll be able to achieve something from it. And it's worked. And it is like Dan said, it's about achieving goals. And you set yourself goals and achieve it. Now, 2017 is going to be a new year for us. It's just going to be mind-blowing. We've been testing the products on MPA, you know, buying the cash links, buying the static ads, buying the text ads, and believe it or not, these ads do convert. It is worthwhile looking into them. And now I'm going to be looking at expanding on the advertising. I've told my whole team how to use it, and they're using it and they're getting signups in other businesses. But this is our main products. The banner ads, the text ads, the static ads, rotating ads, they all work. And we need to educate everyone about this. And if we get more sales in our business, it's just going to help everyone. So 2017 is going to be phenomenal for us. We're looking at a local office, probably doing some seminars. More than anything, I want to get people in a room and teach them to copy and paste, just replicate. So work on 5 people and teach them 5 people to do this. So, you know, your teams are always building. And the number one key thing here is don't worry about who their downline is. Even if they're not your downline, they're upline, just help them out. Because you know what? You're helping everyone. This is the business. This is one team. We're all one team. and that's where we're going in 2017. I can just see a prosperous year for us. Thank you very much.
Suhail, what the man has spoken. That's awesome. And helping anybody about MPA, MPCA is the key. I'm doing exactly the same. I've got my team, but I field 2 or 3 phone calls a day about people in teams and teams and teams all around Australia. And all I want is just a little bit of knowledge. And it's just oh, that's how you do it. It's like an awakening moment, and they're away. Their enthusiasm goes through the roof. Their knowledge is just spot on, mate. You've hit the nail on the head. No wonder you're Mr. BTC. You're the man with the get up and go. Well done, mate. That's absolutely sensational. Well, we've all had our little say. What we want to hear now is from our owner, Uday Nara, the man who has this concept of starting the business 21 months ago, and we thank you so much for that. So how's your year 2016 be, Uday? The things that have happened, and what's your plans for us as members in the business that you'd hope to achieve in 2017? All yours, mate.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Kathy, and everyone on the panel. 2016 has been very exciting year for MPA, and we have launched MPCA also, a sister site to MPA, which works only with cryptocurrencies, currently with Bitcoin, and in future we shall be adding few more cryptocurrencies. 2016 really a very hardworking and a successful year in the history of MPA. I think as everyone knows that we had some disruption to the business in last year, 2015 December. So I think about up to like 10 to 15 programs were affected like this, from PayPal being unplugged their support to the revenue sharing programs. And we are proud that we are one of the companies which has sustained from that disruption actually. So it has been very very tough. It has not been easy, definitely. Getting the funds out of PayPal that was frozen for 180 days, and continuing the business even with that kind of interruption that has happened. So we have made it. I think I'm extremely happy in 2016 because we have made it. So that was the only thing I was every day praying that okay, we shall continue, we shall get success, we shall go through this process and come out of this and then be successful and things like that. So by everyone's good wishes and support, we have passed through that. So I think that's a great success actually. So we shall all be very happy about what we have achieved in 2016. So I think what we are progressing very carefully. So that's what the word that I want to use is carefully. So we are always moving forward with good care, so that we will have a sustainability for long term. I think the only keyword and only thing that we want to achieve is we want to be in the business for long term. We want to serve the community. We want to help people to generate some additional income through the advertising services and things like that. So that is the only objective that we have in front of us, and we have been moving forward and we have been continuing our journey with that single objective. I think we have made it very good in 2016, and people are noticing, people are joining, new people are joining every day, and the business is growing. And we have, at very right time, we have launched our sister company, which works with only Bitcoins, I mean cryptocurrencies. I think the cryptocurrencies are the future currency that people will be using, and we can see if anyone following the news every day, we can see the growth of the cryptocurrencies happening throughout the world. And I think the other day I was reading that Russia has legalized the use of Bitcoins. It is one of the biggest nations, and they have legalized the Bitcoins, which means that there will be more use of the Bitcoins. So as the more usage, the coin value will increase, and whomever having the coin, so they will have the more worth with that bitcoins. So I think the future looks very bright, especially in terms of the cryptocurrencies and things like that. And we have launched it at right time, and people have welcomed it, and we have about 30,000 people. Yeah, about 30,000 members joined as of now. And every day new people are joining, and it is receiving the attention and things like that. And we have very bright future, I can say, because lots and lots of new cryptocurrencies are coming because of the success of the bitcoins, with few tweaks and with few improvements and things like that. A lot of new cryptocurrencies are coming, whether they outright like Bitcoin, or they may be popular also more than Bitcoin, or we never know. I mean, which coins will become more popular and get more value and things like that. So the opportunities are huge. That's what I'm seeing, that the opportunities are huge, and we have successfully entered into this business of cryptocurrencies at the right time, and we see bright future for MPCA. And things like that. So so moving forward, so we have made good progress in 2016. So we have reached out to new people. We have, for example, every day about 600 to 700, 500 to 600 people are joining my paying ads. So which is about 20 months old company. I mean, usually sometimes even new companies are struggling to attract that many numbers. If you can see some of the new companies like 3 months old, 4 months old companies also made huge success. What we are looking at it is like steadiness in terms of the revenue sharing, steadiness in terms of the growth of the company, steadiness in terms of the new members joining the business, steadiness in terms of the branding and things like that. So that is what we always look for, and we have achieved it as much as possible in 2016, and we are very optimistic for 2017. And apart from this, at MPA management, what we always look for is we want to set standards in the industry. For example, the success rate in this industry is very less, as everybody is seeing it. For example, the opportunity is vast, but only we have a handful of the companies which we see that performing. Maybe 4 companies, maybe 5 companies, and things like that. And failures are many. So what we want to do in this industry is set standards in this industry, like in terms of why company. I mean, we always look at other companies also in terms of their plans, in terms of their management of the company, in terms of their promotional efforts and things like that, and learn from their success and learn from their mistakes, and then try to improve our own company and our own policies, our own plans, so that we will stay in the business for long term. I think emphasize that. I think that is our objective. And we are doing good in terms of finances, in terms of the management of the company, in terms of the popularity of the company. We are doing good, and we are looking forward very bright 2017. So in terms of the 2017, I think we want to be more strong in terms of the payment processors. Probably we may have 1 or 2 new payment processor that shall be coming. And looking at least 1 or 2 products which can be a breakthrough product. I usually don't use very hype words, but we are very optimistic of one of the products. Personally, I am very optimistic about that product. And if we can get through that product and make it successful, I think that can generate good revenue to MPA, and it can help a company to move forward in very healthy conditions. So what happens is that product, if we can make that product successful, it can bring in more revenue, and so that we will have bigger reserve funds, so that we will have very healthy state in terms of the finances for our company. So we are working on such kind of products. At least I think in 2017 we will see few good and new products coming for MPA and MPCA, which can bring good revenue, so that we will have a good healthy condition to the program. And for MPCA, I think we will move forward with a few of the new cryptocurrencies. I think during the early 2017 we will have Ethereum ad packs that we are thinking to add. I think that has generated some good attention also from the members. We are seeing positive remarks about that. And then we will carefully move to add few more cryptocurrencies to the system, so that we will have the expansion, and we will have new advertisers coming and new members coming to the system, so that we will have good advertising views to the advertisers and things like that. So I think that is what we are looking for in 2017: more expansion, reaching out to the more people in a more with focus. So for example, I think we have plans to reach out country by country and things like that. So we may have some like programs conducted to country by country or something like that, or some kind of promos running for country by country and things like that. So we want to have the large audience coming to MPA, so that we can be the one of the successful advertising revenue sharing programs. So it is all about giving views to the advertisers. So as long as if we are making it successful, which can only happen when we have more and more members joining. So it's not all about more members joining and buying ad packs. So it is not about only buying ad packs, but we want all the members, because the advertisers, more and more advertisers will come. For example, whenever a new advertiser comes, he will ask about how many members you have from Australia, because I have some business which is more appealing to our Australian members. So how many members you have from Australia? Or if I go suppose if I go to a businessman and ask him to list his business in our business directory, he would probably ask me like, how many members you have from Singapore, how many members you have from UK members. So first is views, and then it can generate some sales and things like that. So this only can happen when we have the more members on the system daily browsing the views, browsing the websites. I think that is where we have to be focused and continuously do our efforts, so that the system will be in a healthy condition. Advertisers will get results, and they will come forward to advertise more and more, and things like that, and our Alexa rank will grow, and we will be noticed and things like that. So I think that is our vision for 2017. So reaching out to the more audience, becoming more stable, bringing new products which can bring more revenues, reserve funds and things like that, and work with more cryptocurrencies for MPCA, and things like that. I think there are a few more projects coming up 2017 surely. Not any new revenue sharing program, of course not that, but we will have some more partner sites coming probably, so that which can bring more leads to the company. So as I mentioned, now if any advertiser wants to come and advertise, he only look for how many members you have, how many active members you have. I think that is our objective always, to bring in more and more members on board who can stay active. So I think that is the kind of objective that we have, and we are making plans. Already some plans are in place, and 2017 looks bright, very bright. I'm very happy and I'm very optimistic about 2017.
That is a fantastic breakdown of how the company's faring at the moment. You've just said it all in less than about 5 or 10 minutes, Uday. Absolutely brilliant. There's been a few members just asked the closing of 2016. We've been upgrading our security, so a few of the withdrawals and deposits have just been slowed down a little bit. I know you told me that that's all virtually back to normal this week. Is that about right? Just on that point, Uday, regarding, I know that some of the members were just inquiring about their withdrawals and their deposits.
Yeah. I think, as I mentioned, I think in my previous Hangout or something like that. So whenever there is some issue, right, for the regular management of the company, things gets a bit disturbed. So, for example, for STP, we had some issue. So we were able to manage, overcome the issue. But what happened was, when many withdrawal requests piled up, so it takes time to clear them. So, for example, what issue we had with STP was when we were loading the funds that we have in PayPal. So whomever members who have transferred their PayPal funds to STP, so we have to top up our PayPal STP account accordingly from our bank, so that the withdrawals will continue and things like that. And that got interrupted in between because from Singapore, STP does not have the bank deposit for some reason. I do not know what was the reason, but they do not have the bits that to our STP is using either credit card or debit card, and the daily limit is $1,000 with credit card or debit card. And you can see, for example, some days we have about more than 10K withdrawals, 20K withdrawals and things like that, but we could only load $1,000 with credit or debit card. And with Bitcoins, they used to have up to $10,000 per day. For example, if I want to load money into my STP, I was able to do like 10K per day, but they reduced it suddenly, the Bitcoin deposits to $1,000. Right. So from $10,000 to $1,000 per day. So per day only I can load my STP account to $2,000. And if I'm getting like $20,000 or $10,000 withdrawals and things like that, so it's a kind of nightmare situation in managing things. So that was the issue that we had, and then we worked with STP for some arrangements and things like that. It was not easy, but finally we made it. We have found a way so that we could load the funds when we need and things like that. But what happened was the withdrawals have piled up, so we could only process certain withdrawals per day. So or we have to stop everything and then do only the STP, then we can finish it in 2 to 3 days, but all other withdrawals will get halted, it get stopped, and the support tickets cannot be processed and things like that. So we have to maintain some kind of optimum in terms of all works like support tickets, withdrawals and things like that. And that was one thing with STP, and we are about, I think, 7 days pending or something like that at the moment. I think looking at what we are pushing, maybe a week or so that it will come to 48 days to 72 days or 72 hours, 48 to 72 hours and things like that. In a week time we shall be able to reach. So with that objective we are moving forward. And for the other processors, for example, I think coin payments and Perfect Money are on time now, and Paja is about, I think, 3 days or something like that. Slightly exceeding 3 days or something like that. So everything happened when we had that security issue. So when we have some issue happen, right, so we have to be extra careful, otherwise we will end up in some trouble. And if something happens and if some big disruption happens, I think that is something that we never want to happen. So we try to take care whatever that is need to take care. So we slow down a bit, and we make sure that our processors are in good secured state and things like that. And we had to stop manual mass payouts, and we have to use manual payouts so that things will be in more control and things like that. So that went on for about 2 weeks actually. So we are still not completely using mass payout. we are on and off to make sure that still we are in a more secured state and things like that. So given that fact, there was some delays, but we are not too bad, I would say. Definitely there was only like 3 days, 4 days or something like that withdrawals were pending, but STP was because of the situation that I have outlined. We have funds already loaded, but it is just that the processing is taking time, so we cannot just process all withdrawals at one go. Manually not possible. So I think that is what is happening.
Okay, good on you.
Yeah, everything is good, and we are doing our best, and we are on.
Yeah, there's no question you're doing your best, mate. You're doing unbelievably for 21 months. And as you said a number of Hangouts ago, your main mantra is that everybody gets paid, no one gets missed. So if STP's throwing things in your face and saying you go from 10,000 deposit to 1,000 and you've negotiated a better deal to get more money that you can put in, then you're coming up against these obstacles like you do in business. Now, everybody should understand that whatever business you're in, whether it be online, bricks and mortar, owning a local shop, you're going to get things thrown at you every week, every month, every year you're in business, because that's a part of being in business. And the way you react in a calm, dignified, professional manner, Uday, is what we love about you, mate. That you take everything on your chin, you don't show emotion. You know, I'm showing more emotion than tonight than you've shown probably in the last 40 years, mate. I'm getting just telling people just to calm down. You're just calm. Things come at you, you deal with them one at a time. You take care of business. You do so many hours for this business. So all the members need to be totally appreciative of what you're doing. And the way they can be appreciative is just let those withdrawals come in over the 5 or 6 or 7 days, whatever it takes. They will appear. Some of mine have been 5 or 6 or 7 days. They have appeared. And I do have the money in my hand now to go and buy my groceries and do my daily things with my NPA. And I bought all my stuff tonight with NPA. So I tell the person behind the counter, I just bought this with NPA money. And they go, what's NPA? Well, let me tell you. I can't, I'm working. Well, there's your problem. You should be on the internet buying ad packs. You can always have a conversation with someone about NPA. We're 21 months old. We're going forward in 2017. Now, March the 30th, 2017, in 3 months and 10 days or 12 days is our birthday, Uday. 2 years old. And you've outlined what 2016 has been for you and what it's going to be for 2017. You've got plans in place. You've got brand new products that are going to give more income into the business. You're proactive. You're thinking ahead of what could happen, what you want to happen to grow the business. You're a thinker and a doer, and you do it just calmly and concisely and conservatively. We can only take 200 a day. You can only do the plant pool A and pool B and MPCA. It's all calculated for sustainability, which the new members need to understand. And all you can do, new members, is tell people about MPA. Just non-stop. Talk to 10 and one will join you. Talk to another 10 and one will join you. Talk to another 10 and one will join you. And that's the way it is in any business. So fantastic, Uday. Brilliant. Thanks very much. What are we going to do for 2017 for the birthday? We're all coming to your house, all 900 of us. We're all coming to your place for a party. Have you got room? Have you got room there?
Yeah. No problem. So.
So what we'll do over the coming months, I'll work something out with Uday, what he thinks is the best setup for Singapore. We'll get something official happening as far as a date and a time and what we plan to do, and we'll start promoting that in the Facebook group. So members who wish to go to Singapore for the second birthday on March the 30th, 2017, then we'll let you know starting in January what the plan is, so we can all start booking our airfares.
Definitely.
Definitely, that's the plan. Okay, we've got to all come and see you, Uday. We've all got to come and give you a big group hug, mate. All 900 of us, or 1,000 people will give you a group hug. So to finish off, I want to go down the panel and just say thank you to everybody and a parting word. Aniki, we'll start with you. Thank you so much for what you've done for 2016, and keep taking your vitamin C so you're full of energy for 2017.
I'm good.
And try and get some sleep, you know, and walk those dogs you, and that lovely cat walking across the screen there. She's trying to click your ads, is she, the cat?
Every time.
Every time. Brilliant. Thank you for all your efforts. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Bobbin, to you, mate. Keep posting your results. It is inspiring to everybody. New people like Dan has just told you he's inspired by what you're doing. So thank you for your efforts in 2016, and keep it going in 2017, mate.
Thank you very much. I'll do that.
Okay. Very, very good, mate. Dan, as a new person, you've shown great enthusiasm in the first 46 days, and just keep that going into 2017, mate. You'll influence a lot of people with your enthusiasm. You'll change your life. You'll be able to change and affect other people's lives as well, which is the best thing. So well done, mate. Okay, your mic was off there, but I could lip read what you said. Well, it's Australian for well done, mate. Yeah, good on you, Dan. Good on you, mate. Paul, as always, insightful and great information you've imparted. It's been a fantastic 2016. Appreciate the help you've given me and all the people around here in Australia. And we'll go and give Uday a big hug in March, mate, the pair of us.
Yeah, we'll see Uday at Uday Tower.
Uday Tower. That's not Trump Tower, Uday Tower. Hey. Okay, brilliant. Well done, Paul. You come up with a gem there. Sahil, if you're still online.
Yes, mate.
All right, your camera's off, so we want to see your smiling face, Mr. BTC, if you can switch your camera on. But yeah, great inspiration for you and the work you've done throughout the year, and guide your team, mate. You're going to change a lot of lives in 2017, so well done, mate. Congratulations, and have a good 2017. We'll see you in Singapore. So that's
most definitely.
Most definitely to Uday Tower. So we'll all be up the top of Uday Tower.
Is that Uday Tower next to Shaft Tower?
Next to Shaft Tower, right. The bridge between the two of them, a sky bridge.
The Malaysian one.
Malaysia, that's it. Okay. Very, very good. We've got a theme going. So thank you very much from all the members, all the people watching that will watch over the coming days. Spread this video from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you, Uday, for all the effort you put into this business. Your foresight, your ingenuity, your steadfast, your strength, your energy, it rubs off on all of us, mate. And we love you for that, mate. So we'll be group hugging you in March. Don't worry about that. So enjoy the little bit of a break if you can get one with your family for the holidays, Christmas holidays, and we'll get you on the. We'll give you a break for a few weeks on the Hangouts. We're all taking a break, but thank you very much, Uday. Thank you very much.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Yeah.
Good on
So
you. Okay.
I mean, it's a teamwork, definitely. So although I stand in front, so it's all of us teamwork. So for example, I think Shaf is there, Tanjil, and all the group admins, and some of the staff members that are involved, and moreover each member. So we are successful, and we are standing strong today is because of each member's contribution. So that may be very very new member that has joined just now, or even the very old member that has joined on March 30th, 2015. So it's the contribution from everyone, each and every one of you. I think Katie, I think I have to thank you personally, specifically for you, because you have helped for all these Hangouts so that we could have a connection between communication between the members and the management, which is very important, and which is very key for the success of the company. And I shall thank you. So it's fantastic. I'm very happy with the progress that we have in 2016, and looking forward for bright 2017.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. Very, very good. All right, folks, that's it. That's another great Hangout. That's it for the year. have happy holidays, get together with your family, enjoy, rejoice, but click your ads. Don't forget to click your ads. And
share with
don't forget to talk to people over your Christmas dinner or your holidays, and people ask you, what do you do? Oh, I make money on the internet through online advertising. How do you do that? Well, let me talk to you about my paying ads. That's the key word. Have a great 2016, the last week or so, and we'll see you in 2017, our biggest year yet. Go MPA #1 on the planet. Spread the word. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
See you guys. Keep growing and keep inspiring.
Happy Christmas. Bye-bye. Take it easy.